Alive and in humongous color from west of the Rockies, it's Let's Make It Bacon with Ace with another award-winning video. I very much appreciate in advance all of those who have taken the time to not only watch my videos, like my videos, but I very much appreciate those who are willing to take the plunge and subscribe to my channel. Reason being is, I'm working on getting to 1,000 subscribers and that 4,000 watch hours. And so I very much appreciate both you watching, liking, subscribing, ringing my bell, all that fun stuff. Thank you very much in advance. But that said, let's talk about the topic of the day. Why am I making this video? Well, today it's gotten a little bit colder in the Rockies once again. So much so that, I didn't have my water on overnight, dripping, and it froze. So I was planning on going out, picking up some stuff at the store, but I'm one of those crazy people who, if I haven't had a shower that day, I don't want to go out. So, trying to get the undercarriage of the recreational vehicle heated with my turkey roasters under there enough to get it to where it unthaws again, so that I can at least get a shower hopefully tomorrow. See what happens. But that's life, living in a recreational vehicle for the moment. So there we go. What this video is about, so I'm going to try to keep it as concise as possible. I am known for rambling and going all over the place. I'm going to do my best to not ramble as much, but I'll probably end up doing it anyway. This video is about being called to the Philippines. So I have made the choice to do some traveling, and at the end of this year, I'm going to spend 2 months in the Philippines. I found myself a pretty dang cheap ticket to get there. Found myself some very inexpensive accommodations for the first month. And then for the second month, I will have traveled in the first month and will know exactly where I want to spend my second month. And then I can book that at that time. I'll rent myself a motor scooter. I don't call it a motorcycle just because it's a motor scooter. It's like a Vespa, I think. I think even that's more of a motorbike. But I got to rent myself a motor scooter and be able to traverse the countryside. Unlike many of the people who go to the Philippines, I'm going there for some probably different reasons than most. I'm not going to Dumaguete, although I do appreciate very much the videos that are made by other YouTubers that live in Dumaguete, sharing about the culture, sharing about the things to be prepared for, how to talk to people, that kind of thing. But I'm not looking to leave the United States to go to the Philippines just to hang out with people from the United States or Australia or Germany or that kind of thing. I'm going there to meet the people. Yeah, beautiful areas and things like that I'm going to see. There's no doubt about it. But I am going there for the people and to do something which I kind of feel called to do, and that is to be able to record and interview people that are in the mountain region, which they call pretty much anything outside of the city. They call the province, which in America we'd call the countryside, out in the sticks kind of deal. I'm not going to be interviewing people in the provinces that are hot. I am going to stick 100% to the provinces that are in the mountains. I want to meet and interview the mountain people. And I want to hear their stories. I want to hear about their lives. And my goal is to be able to then translate and share those with the world. Although English is, I think, their second official language, Tagalog is their first. English, is something to where in the cities, most everybody is able to speak English from what I'm told. But in the countryside, from the interviews I've seen, I don't think that is the case. And so as part of that, that being a language barrier and some difficulty there, I am going to be learning Tagalog over the next, I guess, 9 months. With the Pimsleur Method app, we'll see how well it works. I'm hopeful that it will be good. It's possible I might have to hire a translator as well. I would just hire one locally at the town, find somebody that knows English and offer them some money to be able to help me translate, if there are words that I don't know and don't understand, kind of thing. And what a lot of people don't exactly know or don't know at all is that in the Philippines, I think they speak over 100 different languages in the provinces, in the different states, I guess you could say, areas, and they're unifying language is the Tagalog, but it's very interesting. 100 different languages. It blows me away. But my hope is that by learning Tagalog, I'll be able to better communicate and traverse the countryside, and definitely looking forward to that. In thinking about my life and the things that I want to do and how I want to do them, been thinking, with in America, one of the things that it has its ups and downs for sure, the real estate market, but overall, long term, real estate does appreciate in value, if you average it all out. And I've got 2 properties with 3 homes. Do not think that I am a rich man by any stretch of the imagination. These are very hammered, dilapidated homes, and they need massive amounts of fix-up work to be able to make them livable, to be honest. So my plan is to take these 3 homes and to I was planning to sell one, sell one and then subdivide the property that it's on, and then just keep the rest. But I think that I have decided that I want to keep them and to fix at least 2 of them up, and to have them as rent them out as Airbnbs, and have that be my income to be able to sustain me, to pay bills and things like that, and to be able to travel, to be able to interview, people that their stories are, their forgotten stories, their hidden stories, their lost stories, I guess you could say. And that's my plan, is I would like to travel and do that. And there's a lot of work that will be required to get to that point, in repairs and fix up and stuff like that. But I would like to do it, and I believe that I can. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be like a normal vlogger, I guess you could say. Normal, standard, everyday vloggers, well, they put their face on the camera, and they share about the places, but most of the time it's based on, it's focused on them. And this channel, there's still definitely a focus. This is essentially a journal of my life, kind of a first person view of my life and what I'm doing over the next 3 years and then beyond. But I am not interested in in the fame aspect of it, to where I don't want my face to where I'm recognizable on the street. For the main reason, because people would be intimidated. It's starstruck kind of thing I've seen with other YouTubers, to where they can't have a normal conversation because they're so worried about, oh, I'm meeting this big YouTuber and stuff like that. And whereas with me, I want to have these conversations and I want to be able to talk to people and then, gradually fit in and be like, hey, would you be interested in in doing an interview with me and telling the world about your life and things like that, and ease in, instead of having it to where it's so fake. It makes me kind of sad to say, but it really does seem very, very fake. Not a lot of the bloggers, crazy enough, not a lot of the bloggers that I've watched necessarily, from the Philippines, the expats, or even the locals, as much, for sure. But boy, the visitors, the folks that visit there, I mean, you've seen one vlog, you've seen them all. It's them. They're acting like cartoon characters, and sound effects, and crazy music and drone shots, and it's a cinematic masterpiece. And it's not real. It's just not real, and I'd rather just be real, and I just want to be able to hear these people's stories and be able to share them with the world. So my apologies. But that's the plan. That's what I'm working on working hard to achieve. And so that's what I plan to do. So over the next 9 months or whatever, you're going to see me working on the property here, and making one of them semi-livable for my own accommodation. Kind of a roughing it, but my own accommodation. And then the other, I will be focused on fixing up to have it be the first rental of the set, I guess you could say. So that is the plan right now, and we will go from there. But I just wanted to share it. I'm very excited to be able to travel. I feel very blessed to be able to do that, and looking forward to sharing the experiences with you, and so that you can see, if that these places that I'm going would be a good place for you to travel. And my biggest thing is if you can see yourself connecting with the people there, because in this life, my belief is that it's all about the people. That's just my belief. You can have different beliefs, no problem. But for me, it's all about the people, the human experiences, the human connection, being able to share experiences together, and share triumphs and work through difficult situations and find solutions. So, but it's going to be good. Looking forward to it. I am going to be also taking you with me through this year's adventure, I guess you could say, and that is within the next month, I'm going to be going to WrestleMania. It's my first time ever going to WrestleMania. It's going to be in Los Angeles, and I'm going to be arriving, looks like just in time. I bought some super cheap seats for SmackDown. I didn't realize, been watching wrestling for quite a while, but I just never paid attention to where they were at, normally. But I guess that there's a SmackDown on Friday, got WrestleMania Saturday and Sunday, and then there's a Raw on Monday, and it's all in the same place. Well, I didn't know that at the time, just never have paid attention to it. So I'm leaving on Monday. So if I wasn't, I would be going to Raw. But I could pay to change my airline tickets and extend my Airbnb. But in reality, I want that money to go towards this Philippines trip, and go from there. But I'm incredibly excited. If you've ever been to the Philippines, I'd love to hear any stories that you have on it or any recommendations. And yeah, so that's the story, and that's the reality, and that's the plan. Subject to change without notice. But I've already bought my plane ticket, and I've already bought my Airbnb for the first month. So I'm pretty invested so far, but it should be good. I'm looking forward to it, and we'll give that a shot. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for subscribing, liking the video, ringing my bell, all those good things. And just sitting and listening to me jibber jab as we watch the snow fall outside the window. And thanks again, and hope you have yourself a absolutely fantastic day. A goodbye.